This is Dr. Yolanda of Healing Point Wellness located in Park Ridge, Illinois, and I am back with another acupressure video, this time for some lower back pain. Low back pain is one of the top 3 reasons why people come in to see me in my clinic and can be a result of a variety of different underlying causes. So it's important to say that this video should not replace proper medical diagnosis or advice, and if you are experiencing a new onset lower back pain, then please reach out to your local medical provider and get a proper diagnosis and individualized care. With that said, let's talk about acupressure in general. So acupressure and acupuncture stimulate the same types of points, except it's a different mode of stimulation. So here we're using pressure as opposed to the needle in acupuncture. So the pressure that you should be using is gentle but firm. So some of these points will feel tender, and that's completely normal, but you don't want to be causing yourself pain and discomfort. And if that's the case, definitely ease up on the pressure. And you want to either press and hold each point or use a circular massage for each point for about 3 minutes at a time. And of course, if you're having trouble locating any of these points, you can use a couple of fingers within that general area to be sure that you're stimulating the proper point. And of course, if you have any further questions, go ahead and send me a comment down below or send me a message and I'll be sure to get back to you. And lastly, I definitely suggest disconnecting from electronic devices, maybe lighting a candle, sitting in a comfortable position, and dedicating the next 20 to 30 minutes on a well-deserved acupressure treatment. So let's go ahead and get started. The first point is actually 2 points in one. So it's referred to as Yao Tong Shui and is located on the top of your hand here and in about these 2 points right here. So for these points, you either use one hand or the other. So if you have pain that's more prominent on your right side, use your left hand. If you have back pain that's more prevalent on your left side, then go ahead and use your right hand. So to find these points, the first one is in between your pointer finger and your middle finger. So you want to just sit in between the knuckles here and then slide down until you fall into a hole right before the junction of these two bones here. So you don't want to be on the bone, you want to be in a little divot right before the 2 bones meet here. So what I like doing is using the side of my thumb. It just fits into this area a little bit nicer. Kind of just move back and forth. And while you're stimulating these points, you can even start like rotating your back here, moving forward and backwards, gently, of course. And if this brings you any pain or discomfort, then simply avoid that step. So that's the first point in Yao Tong Shui. The second point is in between your ring finger and your pinky finger. So same thing, start in between the knuckles here and move back up until you fall into a ditch right before the connection of these 2 bones. So again, use the side of your thumb and just gently move back and forth for 3 minutes. And again, these points are really major points for lower back pain, so you can start with those and then move on to small intestine 3 or SI3. So this point is located on the side of your hand here, and to locate it, you just want to start right on your finger right here, and you will just fall over your knuckle bone on the side of your hand, and then this is the point. It's a pretty prominent ditch here, and this is a major point for the neck and the back. So whether you're experiencing neck pain or lower back pain or both, this is a great point to use and stimulate. So again, you start at the side of your pinky, fall over your knuckle here, and you're going to fall into a pretty major bone right below you're going to fall into a pretty major point right below the bone here and stimulate that for about 3 minutes. And this point, in addition to being beneficial for the neck and the lower back, it's a major calm the spirit point as well. So this is referring to anxiety, stress, insomnia, things of that nature. So you can stimulate that on both hands. The next point is referred to as urinary bladder 40 or UB40, and it's located on the very back of your knee in the crease. So this is a point that's located in the very center of the crease. So I'll go ahead and insert a clip here. So you will feel for the 2 tendons on the inner part of your leg. It's the semitendinosus. On the outer side, it's the biceps femoris. And you just want to come to the very center of this crease. Usually I use, for this one, I typically don't do a circular motion. I use just a pressure and use both of my thumbs just to make sure that I'm getting into this. And it's more easily located when your knee is slightly bent. So for this point, it's a great point that benefits the lower back, but it also helps in case you have any knee instability or knee pain as well. So again, you can go ahead and stimulate this on the left side and on the right side. And then lastly is urinary bladder 60. So UB60, which is another major point for the back, and it actually helps relax the muscles along the entire back from the bottom of the skull all the way to the sacral area. So occipital headaches, neck pain, upper, middle, lower back pain, all the above, sacral pain, knee instability as well. This is a major point to use for these cases. I should mention before showing you where this point is located, it is contraindicated in pregnancy. So if you're trying to get pregnant or if you are pregnant, then just go ahead and avoid this point altogether. But let's go ahead and locate this point together. I'm just going to move this back so you can see properly. Move this down. So this point is located on your ankle. And what you want to do is you want to find the very tip of your ankle bone here and the edge of your Achilles tendon, and you want to meet halfway. And that's where the point is located. And you can even fall into a pretty big ditch here. So you can go ahead and use your thumb. Do a nice circular motion on UB60. So, as I mentioned, UB60 is a major point that relaxes the muscles along the back. And that is the last point within this series. So hopefully this helps. And that's it. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions or concerns that you do have, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.